Thank you.
The best. Raiven from Slovenia, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for inviting me. It's such a lovely crowd, such good energy. I love it.
Yeah, do you get that a lot? Wherever you go, people are sort of shouting, cheering.
Yeah, and everyone is so supportive, really. Like, in my country, I don't think that people are that supportive. I think this Eurovision bubble is so, like, positive. I love it.
That's really interesting because Eurovision fans, there's hype. When Raiven's there, it's hype. But at home, what's the difference?
I just think that Slovenians are not that open, really. I think they're a bit more cold and a bit more not like the other Balkan countries.
Okay.
You know, because I think that's the main reason. Yeah.
Passion.
Yeah, exactly. We're not that passionate. I mean, I am, but I think I have a bit of more of a Balkan blood in myself. Yeah.
Fantastic. And we spoke the other night at a birthday party for Teodora. So we're going to go deeper this time with your choreography because you have a very important story. Could you share it with people who haven't been following rehearsals? What's going on with the movement?
Yeah, I think with the... You want me to tell you or do I... No, so, actually, we really went, when it comes to movement, it's truly movement. It's not like a choreography in terms of like Chanel or Eleni, which I obviously love, but I'm just not that type of a dancer. I'm more of a crawler. My dancers make fun of me and they say because they're ballet dancers, that I'm not a ballerina, I'm a crawlerina. But yeah, it's just like very animalistic. It's just the movement that came natural to me. It's a bit like weird, but at the same time it can also be beautiful. I kind of like that juxtaposition of like ugly and pretty. Yeah.
We would never say ugly to Raiven. No, we would not. I do like that sometimes it's broken. It's almost like you're rebuilding yourself.
Yeah, it's very, I think, very vulnerable. Also, I think it's a very strong statement to... I feel like I came into my power when I stopped wanting to just always be beautiful on stage, and sexy, which is, I think, also amazing. But once you allow yourself to just be authentic, even if that means a little off, I think that's when magic happens. Yeah.
Was that a real journey for you to accept that?
Yeah, for sure. I think even like you can hear in my previous songs that I was very much a perfectionist. I mean, I still am. I'm still struggling with that. But I kind of try to now really push myself and make myself more uncomfortable, and that's how I grow. Yeah.
Gosh, and you have grown so much from the incredible music video to the incredible rehearsal. What was it like for you transitioning from music video to stage?
Ooh, it was quite a challenge. I think we had to make quite a few adjustments so that this closed small space could really work on stage as well, because in the video we basically shot it or either in the water, with the burning tree, but then in a small black box that we really squeezed inside, which you cannot really do on in the same way on television. We had to make it, I think, a bit more flashy. Some people say it's very bright, but I think it's because they saw just the ending that goes into the light, but before it's still very dark, very raw. It's been quite we've made a lot of changes throughout the 6 months that we were doing and preparing the choreography, the whole scene of the performance, but I'm very happy. Yeah.
And I met your choreographer, Lucas, a lovely, lovely man from Austria, living in Slovenia. Yeah. Tell us about that relationship, how it works.
Lucas, I think he's your fan, as well, like really. He is, I think he's like so much more than a choreographer to me. He's like a really good friend. He advised me a lot with not just the choreography, but the staging, the everything. He had such an important role also in the making of the music video. We have such a similar aesthetic. He's a true artist, but at the same time, he's a huge fan of Eurovision, and I think that's like just the right combination that I needed. So he's basically like my right hand. Yeah.
We know you can sing, we know you can do opera, and now we know you can move. How natural is it for you?
movement like this comes very natural to me. Me and Lucas really, we went from what I do naturally, and then we kind of made it a bit more cohesive with the other dancers, and also the dancers. They don't have such a like special or very hard to do choreography, but it's this tension in the body that you always need to have, so you kind of start feeling like weird muscles that you didn't even know you had them. So it's definitely by the end of the performance we're all exhausted, although there's not like some huge high jumps or something. It's just it's very intense.
Yeah. Wow. Sounds like your core is very strong.
Yeah, well, I try to keep it in good shape.
And there are a lot of people on stage with you. Are there ever collisions? Do you have to like watch out?
Yeah, definitely. I think there have been many times where even with my nails, like dancers have had some cuts, or we bump each other on the nose or somewhere, and they even bump into, even on the rehearsals, but we kind of go with it and just make it then as if it was intentional.
Yeah, actually, and it would work too, because your story is struggle, getting through, persevering.
Yeah, exactly. That is true. I think this beauty of just we're all really giving it our all with the whole, and the face and the body, and me singing, which is intense.
Now, of course, everyone's always looking at odds, qualification, who's in, who's out. Do you pay attention to these things, or are you staying centered and focusing on yourself?
I really thought that this would be much more of an issue to me, as it really is. But before I was looking at the odds, I don't know how the odds work. I've never looked at them before, even as a fan of Eurovision, ever. So I don't know how they work really. But now when I see my performance, I'm so happy with it. I really stand by it. It's so me. I don't think I could really change anything, because I think that would just mean that I would go completely not with the story that I'm trying to tell, which is just to be authentic and listen to yourself. So
you're giving art. You're giving art that will transcend Eurovision, and I you know, I have everything crossed because we want Veronika in the final. And your staging is so beautiful. I feel like it's much more likely. It's so good. You should be so proud of yourself.
Thank you so much. It really means a lot.
And do you, I mean, as a seasoned performer, have a routine before you go on stage? Are you like meditating? Are you stretching?
I actually, the one thing that I always have with me is my straw. That I have a singing straw. I sing into the straw even right before I go on stage, or in the straw, and I blow bubbles in water. It sounds like, but it's really good to warm up the vocal cords. At the same time, it's like kind of fun, and I just feel like a child doing it, and it just kind of relaxes me right before I go on stage. So the warm up with the straw, that's my routine.
Do you ever try Coca-Cola, orange juice?
Not yet, but that's a good.
Lemon and honey. And in terms of the community at Eurovision, the other singers, do you find that you've made friends, or are people very much in their own world?
No, I think we've really made friends, especially also with the people that we now meet at the hotel. But before, I went to almost all the pre-parties, and we really got to know each other. Everyone is so lovely. I've had a chance. I think I've talked to everyone. Some more, some less, but I've been really feeling very welcomed in this circle. Yeah.
Now we all love and know Veronika, but tell us, you have a new EP. Tell us what else we should listen to besides Veronika from Raiven.
Oh yeah, I have my new EP Sirene, which is part 1. Part 2 is coming soon, and it's every song is about. So as we have Veronika, then we have Ophelia from Hamlet, and I think if you like Veronika, you should listen to Ophelia. That's the new video that I also just released. It's also on Eurovision TV. So.
Oh, fantastic! Get that promo, girl. Now, in your semi-final, you have Serbia and Croatia performing. What do you think about your neighbors in the contest?
I love them. I met Baby Lasagna first at Dora. I love this song, but even I still remember when I heard the song first, I was like, this is like a winner. I think he's amazing, and he's so down to earth. He's so humble. Teodora is a great singer. I really like the song. I love the staging. Obviously, I love the darker, elfish moment that she has. So, and also I love her style. I want to copy anything that she wears. So yeah, I really like them both.
Oh, fantastic. And just a final question for you. Ahead of the semi-final on Tuesday, please tell the people, why should they vote for Slovenia?
You should vote for Veronika if you connect to her story of being someone that has been either misjudged or felt out of place. And yeah, I think if you listen to her story, if you like the cinematic music that I bring, then you should definitely vote for number 9.
Number 9, looking fine, sounding amazing. Raiven, thank you so much for stopping by, really.
Thank you.
The best.